Tricks FM, still playing.
Hey everyone, Tommy Temper here, coming to you from the lake, Sylvan Lake of all places, and we're going to be going quadding today, so look forward to that happening here right away. We've got music in the background here supplied by Tricks FM. Our good friend Fry TV runs Tricks FM. You can find him on tricksfm.com, and he's also streaming live on what is it? What do they call it? Twitch TV. So head over to Twitch TV to see him live. He's got a coin pusher on there, and you can play some games with the coin pusher. And I'm pulling this feed from his YouTube channel. So hopefully the audio is not going to be too loud, the music, because I'm going to leave my studio and head out and be on my quad out on the lake. And I've got this rig set up here. I've got the cell phone right here, and we're going to be streaming from this cell phone to my base home location here. Well, actually, it's probably streaming over to StreamYard, and from StreamYard, we're going to be combining this signal with the Tricks FM music and me riding the quad out on the lake, and I'll either have this up here with the music in the background, or it will be me out at the lake and maybe with the music on there. We'll see how it all works out. No, we didn't miss anything. We just got here. I won't be able to interface with the chat too much during this stream because I will be mobile and down, you know, and it's pretty bumpy out there. And at least you'll be able to see what I see with my camera, which I have located right here on me. Hey, Luke, we're going to need that power pack and the a cable for my camera here. Or maybe I'll bring the cable. I'll bring a USB-C cable, okay? So we just need your power pack that'll run off of... Is your power pack run off of USB-C? What does it run off of? USB-A? Let's see the power pack.
No.
Will this plug into it?
You answered a call.
I don't have a power bank here.
Between stations.
Oh. Actually, I do. Well, this one's kind of heavy, though. Pretty heavy. This one will work, though. But it's kind of heavy. But yeah, I could probably bring this. Yeah, we're all set up here. Okay, we're just getting everything all ready here. Polar plunge, yeah. We're getting ready for a polar plunge out at the lake there, especially if the lake cracks and and we go into the lake. There was another guy in a lake. I just looked at Facebook there today, and there was a guy that crashed through the lake. Not this lake, but another one close by. And he was in a car, and the front end of the vehicle went in. Luckily, he was close to the shore. But we'll see how we make out there, and we'll also see if there's any people catching any fish out there, and we'll be able to show you on the camera what kind of fish or anything that people are catching out there. So look forward to that. So just let everyone know in the stream if anybody is in here right now, and then they come in later, and you see people chatting in there wondering what the heck is going on. That's exactly what's happening, is that we're going to be out on the lake behind me, and we're going to be quadding around there. So the screen will switch from this to me out on the lake. And actually, let me just make sure that I can actually do this by plugging this in here. Oh man, that's a tough magnet on that thing. So let me plug this in here, get that going. Here we go. And let me look for my live here. Where's my live? Streams upcoming. Tommy Temper After Dark. Hang on. Let me go out of here and come back in here.
I love you.
See if we can bring this one. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, let me bring this one on here, and then we'll let you see what's going on here. Let me just enter the studio. Here we come.
And then play the crayon
We are
song.
now entering
Can
the
you please
studio.
Drop that into the playlist.
Oh, hang on. Let me flip this camera around here. In the settings, I'll have to go. Camera. Front camera. We'll just go with back camera. Here we go.
This is not a love song.
That's working. Oops, our back camera is working. Tommy Jumper. Let's just studio. Here we come. Okay, we're getting a bit of echo in here, so let me just cut that off. Okay, we're now on this microphone here, this little microphone right on me right here. And I'm holding my camera. And you can see what I see. Actually, this is my setup right here. If you look at my setup, yeah.
Do I put show mode for 5 seconds?
What's that?
Do I put show mode for 5 seconds?
Show mode?
Yeah, for 5 seconds.
I don't know what you mean.
Show mode.
I don't
Slow
know.
mode.
Slow mode. 5 seconds, not for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but you can see my studio here at Sylvan Lake. We've got multiple monitors here. And you can see out the window there. I'm sitting right by the window. And there's the
It's not a love song.
the camera pointed over at the lake there.
It's a red
But you can see my setup is actually pretty good here because we've got multiple monitors here. And she's looking pretty good. Okay, so I will be able to come in and out of the stream here with this camera. Let me just see if I can figure out how to do that. I don't want to push the end button. So I'll just make this the... Let's see. How do we do this? Let me just show the comments on the screen here. There we go. With that.
Deeply personal and amazing. You're just throwing me right into the chaos.
Oh, I'm getting this audio coming back in from the system.
What's going on? Did anybody show you?
I just have to figure out how to do this so that I can pop in and out here.
In the sky, they are your signs.
There's the layout. Oh, I see. Okay, we got the layout. So this one here makes that one big. Solo layout. And this is double layout. Okay, but how do I make myself big? And or that one not so big. I should be able to control everything right from here.
Did you see the leaves fall?
Maybe if I go like that. And then I should be able to make this one big.
Look at your reflection in the mirror. Do you like what you see?
I'm just doing. Sorry, but if anyone is in there watching, I'm just trying to figure this out here on the fly. Let's see. So how do I make this one? I can remove this one from the stage. And then that makes me big, but I don't really want to remove me from the stage. I want to keep it on the stage, so I got a little music in the background. Well, let's see how I can make myself the larger. Oh, okay. That one is bigger by doing that. And my camera. Okay, if I'm out riding around, it'll look like this, and then I'll still have a bit of music in the background. Okay, I got it figured out here now. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave the music playing here, along with the graphic in the background. And I will remove myself from the stream. This one here. And get back on my microphone here. So I think I have it pretty much figured out here now. And I've got the camera all set up here. And I'll have it figured out so that when I go out live on the quad, that you'll see me pop back in here again. Good to see everyone in there. We see Smooth Operator. I'm just getting things set up here so I can go out on the lake on the quad. I'm starting the stream here, and you'll see me next time I go live. I will be on the quad outside and driving on the streets of Sylvan Lake until we get over to a spot where I can get onto the lake, and then we'll show you what's going on there. Co-sider, good to see you. We got Mad on Peter. Good to see you. B Kellen there. Big ups, Tyson Hook. Smooth Operator. Good to have a mod or two in there. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. And just watch what's going on there. Yeah, we got Liked in there over on X. Looking good. And let me just turn one other thing on here.
Tricks FM.
I just have to go into and again, the audio, the music that you're hearing, is the music too loud, or is it just loud enough if you can hear me talking over it? Of course, I'm on this mic, and I won't be on this mic. I'll be on the other thing, so we'll see how that works out when I'm out there, because I won't be able to adjust the volume. Actually, I will a little bit if it's too loud. But let me go back over to my content here. Go to my live, click that button, click that button, click this button, click this on, click done, click this to that, save that. And I'm just going to go into customization. Oh, yeah, we want to save that. Double check that it's saved.
Knees on concrete.
Okay, that's good. And customization. We've got 1 minute for subs and 5 seconds for slow mode. That's exactly the way it should be. So that looks good. Thank you very much, mods, for doing that. Appreciate that. And who else is in there? U-Haul TV. Hey, good supporter of the stream. Good to see you there, U-Haul. Nub's in there. Beyond the Bridge. Yeah, exactly. We got Sherry in there. Sherry, good to see you. And looks good for now. Okay, we got about 24 people watching on different formats or different platforms. I'm going to leave the studio here right now. You're going to see the stuff going there. And actually, let me do this. I'm not going to, I'm going to keep my voice in here. And the way that I'm going to do that, hang on, is by cutting my camera off, adding me to the stream. There we go. I'm on the stream. Cut that mic off. How's the audio right here? How's the music? How's the music level and where you can hear me? This is the way you're going to be hearing me. Is the music going to be too loud? hearing me talk, or should I back that music off a little bit? Just let me know in the chat there. Give me a 1 if it sounds okay, or give me a 2 if you think the music should be a little bit lower. Just saying. 1 if it's okay, 2 if the music should be lower. Music, okay, because I can always turn the music off later. Let's see. How about this music? Maybe this music's a bit better, okay? How's that sound? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bloody fucking phone is fucking ringing, bastard. Listen, like, bloody phone is telephone.
Where did that come from? Fry? What kind of music you putting on there?
You bastard motherfucking cunt, your bloody telephone.
So it's supposed to be a family show.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I'm fucking
Jeez.
telling you.
Okay, hang on.
This bloody fucking phone. I'm telling you.
Hang on.
Phone up, you bloody.
Oh, yeah, you can't make that up. Okay, I'm just backing the music off a little bit there now.
Every frequency is deeper. You thought you tuned in.
And I hope that's good right there. Just hang on, let me double check it there. Yeah, that music is quite low right now. And my audio is actually quite loud. So that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm just gonna full screen this one here for now. I'll be in the background talking as I head out to the quad out in the garage, and you'll hear me talking as we head out there. Okay, so we'll see you later on the quad. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we took a step outside already, and unfortunately it was a little bit too cold to get away without wearing a heavier jacket. But unfortunately, the heavy jacket is not going to help me with my setup here, so I won't be able to do up my jacket. Yeah, where did that East Indian come from? I come from Fry's setup there. Okay, we're going to head out to the vehicle, to the quad now. And the next time you see me live, we'll be out on the lake. But you'll be able to hear me as we head out to the lake. Just getting my heavy boots on here.
The signal leaks. Silence speaks. Your truth, it never stops. I love you. I love you. You're not listening anymore. You're part of the broadcast. Myself.
You're locked into Tricks FM. Disclaimer. Locking into Tricks FM may cause uncontrollable smiling, spontaneous dancing, and a sudden urge to question everything you thought you knew. Side effects may include a heightened sense of joy, inexplicable cravings for biscuits, and an insatiable desire to tell all your friends. Tricks FM is not responsible for any existential crises that may occur. Phew, nailed it this time. You're listening to Tricks FM, where fries get extra salt.
Digital hug, one on one more time, that's right. Cold night, cold night. I love you. My love,
I can't promise it won't happen again. It's a bug, a quirk in the system, and I'll try harder to fight it. To stay present, to stay with you.
CWP is the place to be. Bring us the world, drop it like it's hot. Don't push the world, drop it like a pro. Here we go out, here we go out. Drop it, rock a punch it, drop. Drop it, drop a punch it, drop.
future music.
Here's the story of the 1940 cars in a nutshell. Best Bex Buick. See your nearest Buick dealer for complete details.
Oh, hell yes. Butter's the OG superfood. No additives, no propaganda, just sweet cream goodness. Grass-fed, slow churned, straight from the pasture. That's my new tagline. You want to hear a jingle? Butter up your day. Don't let seed oils play. Spread it on your toast. Make the vegan say, okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think you're right. Next time I'm naming a playlist, Butter Beats.
Cast adrift with my emotions. Oh, I wait for you to rescue me and say you will. Say you will. Take your chances. Take advantage of me and say you will. Time will smooth the jaded edges. Know the trouble we've been through. If you understand the truth is, I wait for you to say you will. Take your chances. Take advantage of me and say you will. Oh, life can be a struggle where only the lonely live forever. Imagination lets us get together. Imagine me and you. Imagine me and you. Take your chances. Take advantage of me. Take your chances. Take advantage of me. And say you will. Say you will. Take your chances.
That.
Take advantage of me.
There we go. No, hang on. Let me just look at the layout here. Okay, we're ready to go here. Just let me make mine the big one. Here we go. Okay. I think we're okay. And actually, let me just mute the other one there. See if I can
I'm starting to really get the vibe to this guy.
figure out how to do that.
An experience.
Okay.
Hands full of coins. CWP is the place to be. Coins.
Okay, just hang on. Okay, too much moving around there. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let me just put it on this Zeal here.
Click this, click that.
Hopefully this is a good view that you have right there. Hopefully my mic is not muted. Let me just double check. Looks like mic is working good. Looks like everything is good to go. Got 34 people watching. This is the quad that we're on here. You can see the bit of display in here. Now, unfortunately, when I have this thing connected up here, it's hard for me to see, to make sure that it's looking in the right direction. So it is what it is. But anyways, let's boogie. Oh, it's revving too high. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's hard to get it in gear when it's revving too high. What are we in? We're in two-wheel drive. That's why we're skidding all over the place here. Okay, let's get up to the road here. There's vehicles coming on the road here, so just gotta wait a little bit here. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna be driving on the street here. Skidding around a little bit here. It's kind of a little bit skiddish, as they say. Running a 4x4 on the streets here, and we're going to be turning here. Head downtown, gonna see my gal. Gonna show her my ding dong. Here we go. A little bit chilly. My jacket is open so that I can wear this thing here. Whoa. I was just checking the camera to see where it's pointed. A little bit wet out here. I think they put a little bit of salt on the road here. So I don't want to drive in the where it's too wet. Otherwise it sprays up on us here. We do have fenders here, but if we're going pretty fast, it still splosh a little bit.
You're listening to Tricks FM, your home for
Going by the big airplane there.
Dots, he's chomping fries with extra salt. And Blinky just yelled,
Looks like there's a few people out there
Ghosts don't
on the
haunt.
lake. A few cars out there. Okay, right about here is where we're going to turn on to get onto the lake right here. See, there's a car coming off the lake there. see a guy on a snowmobile out there. Hopefully I have the camera set up right here. See if we can burn a donut here. Whoa, it's pretty bumpy here. For a donut. There's a guy's in a 4x4 there. All set up. Look at these guys here. They're having a picnic out here. They're just out here having a picnic. Got a little fire going there. Looking good. Oh, there's Jeepster. Woohoo! Where's the road? I don't know. There is no road. Whoa! We're fishtailing all over the place here. Look at it. I see a snowman. Over there. We're going to go off-road. Look at the snowman. Holy jeepers, the snowman out here. Okay, hang on. I gotta put it in 4x4 here. I got it in 2-wheel drive, but I just have to change it over to 4x4. Maybe it is. Hang on. The switch is kind of really hard to move. Just hang on a second. Okay, there we go. We got it at 4x4. Ouch. Oh, let's see what the hell happened there. I don't know. Browser-based live studio. No, we don't want that. Okay, actually, I'm gonna switch to a slightly different view here. Hang on. Go into settings, camera. Even though this looks pretty good, I'm going to go to a little bit wider camera. We have a back. Oh, shoot. Back dual camera. I don't want that. Back triple camera, back dual wide, back wide. Okay, so if we pick this one here. This is slightly wider scene here, so it does look a little bit better. Just to show you what we're looking at here, this is us here on the Luke and I, and we have our flag blowing here, our big blue beautiful flag, and we're live out here on the lake. And we're going to go up to where some people are actually fishing and check out and see what kind of fish they're catching today. Hopefully everything is looking good on the stream here so far. I see we got about 42 people on different streams watching us. Give us a 1 in the chat if everything looks good, if you can hear us still. If the audio is still looking good. And video, I can see myself. It's looking not too bad here. And we'll put it back into my little contraption here, and we'll keep going. If I can see a 1 in there, at least we know that things are going well. Okay, good. Thanks a lot. I see that. We got Sherry said a 1 in there, and a few other people. Good. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'm putting the camera back on the little holster, and we'll get mobile again here. And we'll see if we can... Oh, there's a snowbank right ahead of us here. I hope we don't get stuck. Oh, hang on. I shouldn't have revved it high because it really chunks big time when I try and put it in gear. It's got to be revving a little bit lower when I do that.
Guarding secrets.
So I don't know what's with this thing. It's revving a little bit too high. And if I put the choke on, it even goes even faster. And I'm not. Well, okay. It's in gear. Okay, here we go. Put my visor on. Hopefully we don't get stuck. There's that guy in that big quad right here, or the side-by-side, and he's pulling those kids behind him there. Check that out. We're going like crazy here. Holy jeez, like a bat out of hell. Got some people fishing over there. I don't know if they're actually catching anything. Let's go over there and see what they're up to.
Cameo behind the dugout or actually on the table.
Hey, how you making out? Small perch, eh? Right on. I've been cruising around here the last few weeks, eh? Where they're catching the big fish is out in the middle of the lake. If you look way over there where the people are in the middle of the lake, almost everyone out there was catching big fish. I'm going to take a ride over there and take a look. But when you come out here, if I was fishing out here, I would be out in the middle of the lake. They're not catching any perch at all, but they're catching big whitefish. So just a tip.
First year I've been fishing here, so I'm trying to figure out the lake, but...
Right on. Well, that's it. I don't fish at all, but if I was fishing, I'd be in the middle of the lake. And you can still drive out there because it's about 29 inches. What do you got, about 29 inches of ice here?
Yeah, at least, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably 32.
Okay, yeah, so you got pretty deep for driving your vehicle in the middle of the lake here. Okay, have fun, okay? Take care.
Thanks.
Okay, see you later. Okay, he's catching some small fish, some perch out here. But right here, we're pretty close to the shore where the water is still a little bit shallow in here. We burn around when we go. Oh yeah, look, here's the Cybertruck out here. Let's catch this Cybertruck. Looks like it's done up for military use there or something. Hey, how's it going with that Cybertruck out here? Is the Cybertruck okay on the roads out here? Well, not really roads. Right on, looking good. I thought it was like a military vehicle or something, just in from Iran. Are you guys catching anything here? Just got here? Where you want to catch the big whitefish is you can barely see them, but out in the middle of the lake where you see people in the middle of the lake, that's where the big fish are being caught here right now. Like I've talked, there's a bunch of people out there, and they're on this area here. It's all pretty much small perch, you know, like about 6 inches long. But the big ones are out there. Yeah, the more you go in the middle of the lake, the better it is. Where the water's deeper. They like the deep water. Catch you later. Okay, we're going. Woo!
Woo!
We're doing off-road here. No road where we're going. But there's rifts in the ice, eh? And you fly over those rifts in the ice. So it's kind of fun here driving this thing. But it's actually rougher riding on where other people have gone, like right here on the road. If you want to call this a road. It's actually rougher on the road here. Oh, like we're bouncing all over the place. Than if you go off-road where there's just plain snow. Whoa. But the problem where the snow like this is that the snow is, if you get into a really deep spot, then you get stuck. It's not bad if you're moving. You can plow through. Because this thing is not a snowmobile, it's a 4x4, four-wheel drive. Okay, hopefully you're seeing everything good. And, hey, there's some kind of a kite or something over there, I see. There's a doggy over here. Whoop, whoop.
That's some next level radio imagery right there. Seriously, I'm impressed with our chaotic creativity. Where's the next?
Whoa! That was a big one there. A big rift. Let's go over to where this kite is over here. See who's flying that kite. Looks kind of interesting. See the kite, but I don't see who's flying it. See guys all around here fishing. The other day it was so windy out here. There was a guy out here with his tent, and he was just setting his tent up, and this tent blew away on him. And it was flying down the lake here, and we went to where his tent was, and we actually stopped this tent from going further by driving in front of it, and then he came over and checked it out. Let's check out this kite here. These are the guys that are flying the kite here. Hopefully they don't land the kite on top of us here. I thought maybe it was a guy flying on the kite. But you can see what it looks like out here. Pretty cool. It's kind of a colored kite. They're doing pretty good out here. So check it out. We're gonna go out to the middle of the lake to where those guys are catching those big whitefish, and we'll check that out. But these guys are having fun fishing, and they brought their kite out here. We got a little bit of a wind here, a little breeze going on, so we can see that kite happening there.
The repetition feels hypnotic.
Yeah, I like that.
Look at this thing. Pretty cool. Hey, how's it going? Hey, that's a pretty big kite you got there. That's pretty cool. I thought it was somebody actually flying. Oh, yeah, you actually take off with that kite? Really? Oh, right on. Looking pretty good. Yeah, we want to see some action. You're live on my YouTube channel here right now. So we're trying to catch some action out here, you know. Get her up in the air. Looking good. Okay, so that's some kind of an actual flying kite where she can fly that thing. Or go up in the air in it there. I don't know. It's looking pretty good. We're liking it. We're liking what we see. So let's see if we can see some action there where you get lifted up a little bit there. That'd be kind of fun. Wow. You never know what you're going to find out here. That's for sure. Oh, she has a what is that? The ski, not the ski. The one ski. So you can ski around here. So you either put skis on or a surfboard or whatever, snowboard. So you can snowboard and the kite will pull you on the snowboard. That's what the deal is here. So the kite doesn't actually pull you up in the air, but it just does the snowboarding thing there with you. I don't know if you can see that kite up there, but she's way up there. And I think she's going to do something there. But they have a snowboard right over there that you can see at that location. I don't know whether they're waiting for more wind or something there. Something going on there. See this thing? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're stuck back on here again. Okay, we're going to get going over to the middle of the lake and see if there's anyone over there doing their thing. Let's check in on this guy here and see if he's actually catching anything. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you just got here. You're not started yet, eh? Oh, right on. Where I know they're catching big fish like that is out in the middle of the lake. Like where you see way over there where you see people in the middle of the lake as far as you can see. I went over there 2 weeks ago and they're catching like fish that big over there. I'm going to go over there and check it out. But yeah, if I was fishing on this lake, I'd try and go in the middle. How deep is the ice here? How deep is the ice?
The only coast you can pronounce that would be my how's that?
30 inches, eh? Yeah, right on. Okay, well, good luck on catching. I talked to the guy down there. He's catching perch in here, but small perch. Go over to those people way out in the middle of the lake. Actually, let's see what these guys are doing like here, because these guys are actually these guys are quite far from the shore. So I'm just kind of wondering what they're catching over here. If they're getting any fish over here.
Magic from deep within, chords that go for the divine, where the rails of the audio line on.
Hey, how are you guys making out over here? Are you catching anything?
Huh?
Catching fish?
A little bit, yeah.
What kind of fish? Perch? Okay, I was here like 2 weeks ago. See where those guys are way over there where you can barely see them? They're catching like whitefish that big.
Signals clear.
Oh, that's what you got there. Yeah, perch. Yeah, because over in this area here, it's mostly perch. It's the odd whitefish, but the big ones, like that big, like I said, they're over where those guys are, and that's like in the middle of the lake where it's really deep water, right? Because those whitefish like the deep water.
Are we not allowed to get that fish?
Yeah, you can catch a fish, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't fish. But I talked to a lot of people to find out if I was going to fish, I'd be out there where the big ones are. Just saying, if you come out here again. But you're too set up here to move, you know. But at least you're having fun. That's the main thing, eh? Okay, nice talking to you. We're just having fun. Let's go over to where they are, where we can barely see them way over there in the middle of the lake. We'll see See what they're catching there today. See if they are getting those big whitefish. You see that the lady brought them over and they had a couple of little perch there that they caught over there. But pretty much everyone is over in this area here, close to the shore. And they're all just catching small fish over there. But the big fish are right, you gotta go a little bit further where we're going right now. And they're getting closer and closer. Right now we're getting more in the middle of the lake here. And I don't even know how deep this lake is. I'm not sure. But I'll burn a Yui right here, or a circle, and you'll see where we are. Over there, you can see lots of people fishing close to the shore. Everybody's close to the shore. Like there's nobody out here in the middle of the lake. And right over there is where we came from, way over there. Let's get around here and get over to where these guys are. Middle of the lake here.
You're listening to Tricks FM.
Go way over there.
And trust me, it's the difference.
Because they know where the big fish are ahead of us here. Should have put the dead cat on my microphone here to make the audio a little bit better. Oh, that was a big riff right there that we went over. Whoa. You people being out here on snowmobiles. Usually you don't see quads and stuff like that out here. It's mostly snowmobiles out this far. But we live by the seat of our pants out here. Actually, right there is maybe a quad or 4x4 someplace there. Hey, you see how far we're riding here to see where these guys are? And there's not many of them, but these guys have been here before and they know where the big fish are. So let's head over here and see what's going on. Only a few people out here. In fact, you don't even see any more tracks out here. This is like virgin snow out here. We're like the only ones out here doing our thing. Whoa! Big rip on the ice there, but the ice gets pushed up like a little mountain, and then you get some air going over it. I'd hate like hell to get stuck out here because we never get out. We'd have a hard time getting out. We do have on the back of my machine here a couple of shovels. You can see how far we're going though. Going very far to get to where these guys are. They're quite far away from where the road is to be able to get onto the lake. So these guys have to drive out here a long ways. But let's check them out over here. Hopefully my stream is still going okay. Oh, what's this right here? Oh, something there. Better not be open water. This is a really deep part of the lake here. But let's head out here and see what these guys are all up to. There's only about 3 people out here that we can see. It should be interesting to see what they're actually up to here. And you can see that camera mount in front of me there is really jiggling around, jerking around. So a little bit rough out here. But these are the guys that are catching the big ones here, guaranteed. Let's see how they're doing out here. Hey, how's it going today? You guys catching anything here? Yeah, what kind of fish are you catching? Whitefish? Big ones? Right on. Where are they at? Can we see? I don't know if I can show you the fish here. But he says he's caught two two whitefish at this location in here. Yeah, you guys are the only ones catching whitefish here.
He's scared to go to you.
Oh, I scared him. Oh, come on. Don't blame me. Actually, I'm attracting him over here for you. Okay, well, good luck on that one. I'm going to check with your friend there. They catch anything over there, do you know? No, not yet. Okay, sounds good. Two whitefish, though, eh?
What are you looking for? Why?
Me? I'm not fishing.
Oh, you don't fishing?
No, I'm just having fun and finding out what you guys are catching. Next year, I'll probably come out here and fish, eh?
Oh, yeah.
But this is where I'll come, where you guys are, because you guys are smart. You know, in the middle of the lake is where the big ones are.
That's the first.
Yeah, right on. Okay, well, good luck fishing. Good luck. Sorry for scaring your fish. Okay, well, he had a fish on the line there, and we came up to him, and he said he got two big whitefish there already, but I didn't see where the fish are, what they look like. But, yeah, the other people by the shore are only getting perch, little ones there. These guys over here are getting those whitefish, big ones. So let's see if this guy here will talk to us a little bit there. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? You catching anything?
Not yet, but decent works down there.
Right on. Yeah, well, I was here 2 weeks ago, and almost everyone here got a bunch of whitefish, eh? Some big ones. Yeah, whereas everybody near the shore there is just little perch, eh? So you're in the right spot. I know that much for sure. Yeah, well, good luck. Okay, well, there you go. One guy caught some big fish, and the other guy here didn't catch anything yet. We're way the hell away from where we came from. And here's a road that they made out here. Maybe we'll take this road back. Or maybe not the road back, but right beside the road. Okay, I got my sun visor up because we got the sun in our eye. And we're doing pretty good out here. Whoa. That's our flag out here. Actually, let me show you what the thing looks like here. We'll just stop right here. Let me get off of here. Pull my boot up. This is what we're driving out here. We're driving the old Arctic. This thing is, I don't even know what year it is, but it's a extremely old unit. And you can see we're flying that beautiful Alberta flag out here. And we've got the big sign in the front from, this thing does have a winch on the front right here. Not a very long cable on it there, only about 5 feet or so. But you can see what the thing looks like that we're riding in here. And it's a lot of fun out here. But where we came from is like, if you can see that shore way the hell over there, we're like literally miles away from that shore. I don't even know how many miles we are. But if you're with us, you saw how far that we're riding here to get to this location here. It's like craziness out here. Uh-oh. What happened now to my stream? There we go, we're back again. When I take it off of here, sometimes I push the wrong button or swipe the screen or do something, and then it does some weird stuff here. Oops, I think I pushed the button there. Hopefully I didn't shut it off. But anyways, this is what we look like out here. This is the Tommy Temper Show coming to you live from Sylvan Lake. And we do have some people watching. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. It's really hard for me to see the chat in here. Sweet ride, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. And you can see we've got this hitch set up here. On the hitch is where we have our flag going here. And we're flying that big, beautiful blue flag out here today. Looking good. It's the Alberta Independence flag. Everyone knows that's what that means out here.
Lean into
But
the
yeah,
wheel.
this is it. It's the four-wheel drive Arctic is the unit. She's old. Like, just look at this. Look at how rusty it looks there. That whole thing looks rusty. Cables and that are looking pretty bad in there. It's got this little display in here. It's in miles per hour. It's got the controls there. Green button is the starter button. Stop button is the red one. The boost for reverse is the yellow button there. Got the key in there. Got the thumb throttle in there. And then you can lock the steering wheel with that lock button. We've got this mount in here, but when I was using this mount last time, this thing jiggles around like hell. So having this thing here that I'm wearing, this thing right here, I think it actually works pretty good. Still, it'll jiggle around a little bit, but I think it at least gives you a better look at what we're up to here. But anyways, we're out here in the middle of the lake. Screenshot that for me. Give me a screenshot on that one there. He's looking good. Okay, let's keep motoring here. Let me put this back on my thingamajiggy here. Ouch. Turn that volume down. Oops. Now I got snow in my mitten. Okay, the trouble getting on this thing is before I could lift my leg over, but now we've got this big seat on the back here, so I can't lift my my foot over. So I have to lift my foot up over that seat, which is really hard to do. So I have to grab this thing here. Oh man. Okay, wipe that snow off the seat now. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, put my visor back down. Put her in gear. And let's boogie. Hopefully my thing is set up right here. Hang on. So that you can actually see here. Okay, I think something like that is okay. I can't see the video when this thing is on here. That's the only problem with it. Hang on, here's the guy over here. Let's go over and see him. He's kind of by himself there. Needs some company. And he's closer to the shore here too, so let's see if he's catching any whitefish or any birds. See what the deal is over here. He's like a farmer out standing in the field. Looks like he had his girlfriend or something in the car there, but he's keeping warm. But he's out here. Look at this. You're braving the elements out here today. I say you're braving the elements out here today. Oh, you got the perch there, right? Right on. Hey, we're on camera here. Look at that perch there. He's got the perch right there. Looking good. The guy right out there, those guys out here in the middle of the lake, They get the whitefish that big. Yeah. Where you see the guy furthest away there. Yeah, over there in the middle of the lake. Over there is where they get the big fish. I was here like 2 weeks ago, and almost everyone in that area got the big whitefish. But the closer you go to the shore, well, he only has one there today. There are two. No, he said he got two. Two whitefish, yeah, big ones. Yeah. But the closer you are to the shore, the smaller the fish. Right? But in the big open area, that's where the big ones are. Okay. Take care. You're on the Tommy Temper Show on YouTube. Okay, take care. Woo! we're drifting on that one there. Man, it's hard driving in this these tracks. Better right here. These guys don't know. Nobody knows what's going on here. Like, I know more about fishing out here than the people that are actually out here fishing. There's very few people know where the big fish are being caught here. You know, like that guy had a small 6-inch perch in there. But the perch, they don't grow to a very big size, I don't think. Because I've never seen anyone with a big perch out here. And appears like the small ones are closer to the shore, like right here. And this lake has like very shallow water for a long distance from the shore, and then it gets very deep in the middle. And this is one of the deeper lakes in Alberta here. But let's see how this gentleman is doing over here. See what he's catching. See if he's getting the big ones over here. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. Are you catching anything over here?
I just got my old girl.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you where, because I've been analyzing and talking to a lot of people, I don't fish. But the guys that are catching the big whitefish, this big, are out there in the middle of the lake. Got to go to the middle where the water is deep. Anybody that's close to the shore, like pretty much everybody all along here, they get the odd whitefish, but mostly 6-inch perch.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they say it can fish from the bottom.
No, they come to the top to eat, I guess, eh? But they like the deeper water. They don't like being where it's too shallow, eh? So,
Rancid old clown.
yeah, but I think the water, I don't even know how deep it is there. I didn't really ask them because nobody has a finder or whatever, but they're not going too deep with their lines to catch the fish. But there is the odd person over here that will get a whitefish, but not that many. But over there, I was here 2 weeks ago. Everybody had 2 whitefish over here that was fishing, but only, not even right over here. But you see those guys far away, the furthest ones you can see, eh? Middle of the lake. So there's your tip of the day. See you later, yeah. Independence. There you go. Go Alberta. Maybe he's going to vote for Alberta independence. Got our independence flag out here. We're flying the colors out here today. He's just out there with his truck. He just went, it's just a day fisher. So if you're out here with a truck, you can go anywhere on this lake. So you may as well go where they're catching the big ones, so to speak. The big ones. You know, like on All in the Family? The big ones. You want to go for the big ones. Woo! We're motoring here today. A little ways away from civilization. See the odd weird tracks in here, like some kind of a dog or a coyote or something running around here, or maybe a jackrabbit. I don't know what. But mostly tracks from snowmobiles out here. There aren't too many people riding quads out here. A few, lots of snowmobiles, and people like those 4x4s out here. Lots of 4x4s. Like riding on the ice out here. How's my fuel doing here? Well, we're down to about 1/3 of a tank of fuel. Not doing too bad. Whoa. Okay, we'll stop and catch these guys over here. Here's where somebody was fishing right here. Look at all the holes right here. Holy mackerel. Real rough area there. There's some guys that are doing something over here. Come over here and scare your fish. Hey, how you guys making out? Really? You got some whitefish? Right on. What size whitefish? Let's take a look there. Oh, wow. Take a look at that. Yeah, I don't know. I got my camera here. Hang on.
I had a big one on.
Those are actually looking pretty nice for out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been hearing them over there, so I'm assuming they're catching.
Yeah, right on. Because most of the people that are along the shore here catch perch. It's been, not.
They found a truck with catching perch, and that was it.
Yeah. The guys that are way far out in the middle of the lake over there?
Yeah.
That's all only whitefish over there.
Yeah.
And they're almost everyone that goes over there catches whitefish.
Yeah.
In the middle of the lake. We want to be like as far away from the shore, I think, as possible. Most of the stuff over here is lots of perch.
Yeah, we moved over here, and he just caught a burbot. Threw that back there.
Right on.
Never seen one before. Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we don't fish. We just go buzzing around bothering people.
Yeah. I
don't know how to fish yet, but next year, or this summer, I bought a boat, so this summer we'll be doing a little bit of fishing. Figure out what kind of lures and stuff like that. But
I just use mealworms and
fireworms, eh? Yeah.
I seem to be going for this.
Right on. Yeah. Oh, that's that kind of a little worm there.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck with catching more. We'll see you later. Okay, so they are getting some whitefish over in this location here. Closer to the shore here. You can see the shoreline over in this area here. Over to my right. Beautiful houses over here. As you can see, take a look. Take a look at some of these houses. These here are basically multi-million-dollar houses in here. You're talking a couple $1 million for these houses here that are lakefront here. So this is not your El Cheapo lake out here. This is where everyone wants to live, or to grab a lakefront property or something like that. A lot of competition. So the prices are extremely high out here. But this is all lakefront over to the right there. Lakefront properties, you can see they have piers and stuff like that for the summertime. Everybody has a pier for their boat and stuff like that. But yeah, lots of people out here doing the fishing. I don't know what happened to that guy with the kite. What happened to him? Where he's at. Oh, sort of guy with the there was one guy with a pretty neat design on the side of his trailer. It's a black trailer. Go find it.
Broadcasting from a publicly stable, non-rotating platform.
Getting some thumbs up and some high fives for our Alberta flag out here. Yeah, there was some guy. Oh, these guys over here are these are all rentals over here. All these black trailers over here, right in front of us, are all rental type units where you can come out here and rent a spot. So that's what this is all about over here. So I don't know how they rent these, rented by the weekend or the day or whatever, but you can see there's a lot of people out here by these rental trailers. Some company has it set up and you can come out here and fish for the day out here at Sylvan Lake. So keep that in mind. Actually, we'll give them a little free advertising here. Go over here. It's RR23 Sylvan Lake. It's called Ice Hut Rentals at 403-919-1393, Sylvan Lake, Alberta. So check them out. If you don't have your own ice fishing hut, you can come out here and do your thing. Do a rental. Be a lot of fun out here. Just like we're having fun out here today. Buzzing around. Mobile treatment center. Oh, this was the one I wanted to show you. This guy here. This one here. This guy here has got a lot of talent, eh? He's got the fish slayer. This guy is the fish slayer out here. He's one of the more unique guys out here with that painting on the side of his trailer. Uh-oh. Hopefully we don't get stuck. You guys got a satellite dish on that one. Holy jeez. Talk about lamping out here. Whoa! Jeez, that was a bad one. I hate these ruts that are underneath there. Holy jeez. Really, really rough out here. Better when you're on snow like this. Whoa! Woohoo! Oh no, it's the bull tracks. Oh no! Wow! Thought there was going to be a big bump and it wasn't. There's that guy with that kite dead ahead there. The lady that was on using the kite there. See what these guys are up to on these sleds over here.
We're burning in here, I'll tell you. Face is getting cold from that wind chill. What are these guys up to on these sleds here? We should go over and check them out. I suppose some kind of a sled on that thing. That's a neat deal. They're doing like 30 miles an hour right there. Which is pretty fast for unknown territory where you might hit a rip or something like that and fly up in the air. But it is fun going through this deep snow. Whoa. So when you come across these tracks and stuff, that it starts to get bumpy. What kind of a road here? Definitely a stormy temper off-road 4x4. We got it in 4-wheel drive. Geez, definitely. My thumb is starting to freeze on this little thumb trigger. And we're heading back towards the shore of Sylvan Lake, Lakeshore Drive up ahead, dead ahead. And the skating rink over there. There's probably some people out there skating. Yeah, if I was doing my thing out here, I would be out in the middle of the lake where they're getting those big whitefish. Over here, I don't know that anyone is catching whitefish over here. This is mostly small perch. They are catching fish, though. Definitely catching fish. Driving like a bat out of hell. Holy days. Woo. 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 Went too far. We got to go over this way. So we're going to drive on this road a little bit here. Oh, there's where we started out. Whoa. Here's that snowman. This is where we started out, was at the snowman. And we're back to the snowman again. There's that big dog right there. Big dog on the lake. 2 dogs. Oh, let's take a look here. Check it out. Actually, it's kind of hard to see from this way here, but you can see the people out here playing hockey. Lots of people out here playing hockey and stuff. This is like a ice on here is like a block long. It's like a city block worth of ice down here. And on this side of the ice, it's mostly people just skating. It's the girls learning how to become professional skaters. But she's not wearing figure skates there, I see. And then you've got some guys over in that area playing hockey. Oh no, we're stuck, Luke. We're stuck. We're in a snowbank here. Uh-oh, we got stuck, Luke. We went into too big of a snowbank. Let me put it in forward again here. I think we might have to... What's that? No, we might have to shovel ourselves out. Yeah, but he won't be able to help us. What's he got there? Oh, he's got something to put underneath the wheel. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. Let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah, we're stuck in the snowbank here. Hang on, let's get a video of this here. Oh, you got something to pull us out, truck? Yeah. Hey, there's a winch on the... Can you hook onto that winch there? Hang on. But it's not a very big winch, so hook that onto the winch.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta keep my phone.
But that's not a very long cable. That's a very short cable. Okay, we're gonna have to get a pull out here with our little winch here. But I don't know if it'll go any further. Okay, we got that the winch cable going out there, and he's gonna hook it onto his truck and see if we can get pulled out of here. Maybe this will even pull us out maybe it'll winch us out of here. Oh, hang on, we're in reverse. Hang on. Forward. Okay, I think we're getting it. Yep, we're getting rinsed out.
This was just the background video. Hope this song was not to know. This is not what I'm wrong. This is going wrong.
Okay, just tell me when to stop.
Yeah. Stop.
Good there? Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate that. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Yeah, right on. Okay, well, we were stuck in the snowbank there. Let's have a look at that, where we got stuck. It wasn't that much, but you can see right here is we got stuck, because that was like maybe, what, 3 feet, maybe 4 feet deep snow. So if it's really deep snow, this thing will get stuck in there. And it's where they've been piling the snow up here.
How could he see where?
Wow, that was actually pretty good that those guys showed up. It's like whenever you're in trouble, there's somebody there to help you out. A helping hand there out on the lake. You get stuck. That's why I'm really fearful of riding out in the middle of the lake, because there are some places there where that snow gets pretty deep. And we did get stuck once before in the middle of the lake. Now, I do have a couple of shovels in the back of our unit here. So, worst comes to worst, we can always pull the shovels out and dig ourselves out.
All aboard the Sonic Express. The next
Now we'll go down this way here and check her out.
I will be your
Wow, it's really melted out here. Road is really melted. Well, they put salt on the road here in the right in the city center. So yeah, it's kind of melted out here. Looking pretty good though. It's a nice sunny day out here. And this right here, I'd say, would be 50th Street and Lakeshore Drive, which is pretty much about the center of the town here. There's a big hotel. Next to Kiln Pottery. And over to the right here is some nice townhouse type units that are right adjacent to the marina. There's a really nice marina out here in the summertime. But of course, they pull all the boats out of there in winter. And there's a lighthouse. Oh, well, you can't see it, but to the right of us is a lighthouse. And over here, I don't know if we can pull in here. We'll try and pull in here and turn around. Oh, we'll have to burn a Yui in here. But right dead ahead of us is where they have a go-kart track right here. But in the wintertime, well, there's no go-karts there. This is called Harbor Town, well, obviously. Okay, let's turn around here. Woo! There's our famous Spinnaker's, famous Vietnamese place on the right there. Merchant Marina, Eagle Water Inn. It's all the hobnobbers area in here. Ritzy area, so to speak. Flying the flag out here today on the streets of Sylvan Lake. There's the Alberta Sovereignty. This guy here. Let's check him out. If you can see the right ahead here, this guy here is really big for Alberta Sovereignty. He's got a couple of Alberta flags. He's got the Alberta Sovereignty sign up there, and right there it says Independent Alberta. I talked to him there a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, he's a pretty good guy. Real big supporter of independence. So you can say he's our buddy, more or less. Got a unique old house there that you can see over here.
One frequency at a
Alberta,
time.
independent Alberta, up on top there. Okay, I don't even know what time it is. We're having so much fun here that I lost track of time, but we're going to be heading back to Edmonton today. I want to be on the road before it gets too dark. Here's a quad right here parked on the side of the road. That's a nice unit there. Ooh. Maybe someday we'll get upgrade to a 4x4. That would be nice. Upgrade from this unit here to a 4x4. But this thing is fun to drive. I think if I went to a 4x4, it would be an enclosed one, you know, that has like doors and that and windows and a heater inside. Now there's the old airplane, right? Right up in here is the airplane, the Royal Navy airplane right there. And we sat right underneath that airplane in the summertime and had lunch over there. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Can't see the cow. The cow's behind there, but there's Big Moon to the right. The Raccoon Lodge. Actually, we'll turn this way here and show you kind of a unique place here. Okay, so this place right here is this is Hazard Country Bar and Grill right here. They got live music in there and good old Hazard County. I've never actually been in that bar ever. So one day we'll actually take a trip and take a look at the Hazard County, see what it's like inside of that bar there. But it's kind of a unique old place there, an old building in town here.
Better?
Hang on a second, I just have to take off four-wheel drive here because it's kind of hard to drive around in four-wheel drive on pavement. So anything behind us clear? And there you can see is where we were, way out there on the lake. We were like, man, literally miles out there on that lake. That is a big lake. And I've never actually been all the way to the north end of that lake. When we get a boat out there, we'll probably do that. But on this thing here, I've never been out that far. Oh, there's the RCMP ahead of us there. Yeah, you don't want to be speeding with the RCMP. The last thing I want to do is have pull us over, but yeah, that is the RCMP, about 2 blocks ahead of us there. We're getting lots of high fives and thumbs ups and stuff like that with all the people out here. Looking good today.
Locked in FM reminds you all there is a nice one.
What does that there say? No entry. We're going to enter anyways, just to check out this area. This is the parking lot for day use of the lake. People are out here, I don't know what they're doing out here. They're parked out here. Some people are parked and just walking around. And there's a kids' playground here, dead ahead here on the left side. But the lake is directly to our left here. And it's a kind of a nice walking area here. This is a really, really nice city. Nice for walking around, biking, e-biking, you know, doing your things out here. Getting lots of people that are giving us some waves and stuff like that. Here's a guy with his doggy right here, doing his thing. Taking his dog out for a walk. Here's the playground. Nice sized playground with lots of stuff in there. A few kids hanging around here, doing their thing. And of course we drive like crazy. Uh-oh, hang on, we missed our turn here. Oh! Gotta go this way here. We're skidding around there. I wonder if our tire is I didn't even look at our tires there to see if they're in good shape. But we did pump up one of the tires there about 2 weeks ago because it was a little bit low.
You're locked in with Tricks FM. You'll spin just right.
Dog dude. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to our, let's see, incorrect Wi-Fi password. We don't want a password on there. Hopefully we're doing okay. Yeah, it looks like there's still about 40 people watching here right now. Hey, you're watching the Tommy Temper Show. I'm Tommy Temper. Let me move this visor up here. And this is Luke in the background here, my passenger. And we've been having fun on the lake here. Thanks a lot for joining us here today. Do appreciate your company. And that's what we do for fun out here in Sylvan Lake in the middle of winter. Maybe next year we'll actually be doing some ice fishing. Now that we know where all those big fish are in the middle of the lake, you know, we won't be over in the edge, you know, where they're getting those tiny fish. We'll be getting the big ones. And also probably the same thing when you're out there boating too and catching fish there. They're probably the big ones are in the middle of the lake. But anyways, yeah, we're going to shut the stream down here. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. Big thumbs up to you. And thanks if anyone gave us a super chat. I would have missed it because we couldn't see the display. But if anyone supported the stream by joining the channel or giving us a super chat, hit that sub button and like the stream so that other people will see it, improve that algorithm. And we'll look forward to seeing you the next time we go live. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. And that's it for us on the old Arctic Cat down here in Sylvan Lake. Bye-bye for now.